What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Jaden. Today I want to share with you guys my morning ritual, or my past morning ritual that I use to feel happy, healthy, and more energized, ready to start the day. So the first thing I would do is I'd wake up at 7 a.m. That time just really worked for me. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. literally every single day for over a year and a half straight. That including weekends, including holidays, like it was insane. And that was when I was trying to build my e-commerce brand on Shopify. And oh my gosh, we're just so committed. We just wake up every single day at 5:30, and we woke up at 5 a.m. as well. Did 4:45, 4:30, 4 a.m. Did all kinds of different times. But now I wake up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. just works really well for me. Feels like, it's just a good time for me. And so as soon as I wake up in the morning, I smile. Because that is so much more impactful than you may think. Because when we smile, you're releasing endorphins and chemicals in your brain that make you feel good. And even more so, just when you smile and start the day that way, it just sets a precedence for the day. It already sets precedence that, like, yes, dude, like, today is going to be an amazing day. Just by smiling, you can already tell that that day is going to be so much better than if you didn't smile. So that's the first thing I do. And I realized one reason why I do wake up, or do like waking up at 7 a.m. is because of the natural lighting. Here in Georgia, usually at 7 a.m., it's starting to get light out, so I do like to wake up to natural sunlight. I don't like to wake up as much to darkness still. So 7 a.m. works really well for me. But after I do that, after I smile, then I go shower, brush teeth, stuff like that. Usually while I'm showering and then getting dressed and whatnot, I'll usually just be focusing and directing my mind on what I want. I'll be visualizing maybe a little bit for a few minutes in the shower, like what are the things that I want. I'll see myself living in the apartment that I want. I'll see myself thinking about all the amazing places I'll be traveling to in the near future with my friends, with my family, by myself, the amazing YouTube videos I'll put out for you guys, and different things like that. So I'll just focus on where I want to go. And I know sometimes visualizing can be, at least for me, sometimes it seemed like it would be so much of a hassle. It felt like it would be so difficult to do because I would think that I'd have to do it for like 30 minutes, an hour, every single day, 24/7, and that made it seem a lot less appealing, thinking that I had to visualize every second of every day, and that can just be overwhelming. That can feel overwhelming. So instead, what I did is I just said, okay, I'm going to visualize for just 3 to 5 seconds. I'm going to picture one thing in my mind. I'm going to see the apartment that I want to live in, and then I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to feel the positive feelings that I want to feel for 3 to 5 seconds, and then that's it. Then we'll dismiss it from my mind. And then maybe a minute later or so, then we're going to think about the next thing. And usually by doing that, it just makes it easier on yourself. It feels so easy to get started. And as a result, you want to do it more. And so then usually I end up visualizing a lot more than just 3 to 5 seconds at a time. But just by making it so much easier on yourself, by putting the standard, I don't want to say the standard, but yeah, by making it so easy for you to start, then you're going to be more likely to do in the future, and you're going to enjoy doing in the future. So that way you will reinforce that positive habit, and you'll have fun doing it. So that's usually what I'll do while I shower and dress and brush teeth and all that in the morning. But then after that, then usually what I'll do is I will start with my morning power questions. I have my book, Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant Within. Inside that book, there's a section called Morning Power Questions. And what they are is they're empowering questions to ask yourself each morning to help you feel the positive emotions that you want to feel. So the questions are, what could you be happy about in your life if you really wanted to now? What could you be grateful for in your life? What are you excited about in your life right now? What are you enjoying most in your life right now? What are you committed to in your life right now? What are you proud about in your life? Who do you love? Who loves you? And by asking yourself those questions every single morning, and most importantly, then after each question, it says, like, how does that make you feel? For me, when I ask that question, that really helps invoke that positive feeling that I want to feel. So if I ask myself, what am I happy about? And I say a couple things, then by asking myself, how does that make me feel? That just makes me, that helps elicit that emotion that I want to feel. That helps elicit the happiness and the joy that I want to feel. And also by placing your hand on your heart like this can also help. But then I'll just feel that for a few seconds and just feel so amazing. And I'll do that for each question. And that it's really powerful how when you do that, when you start the day like that, by feeling the emotions that you want to feel, that will truly it will make your day so much better. Because most of the time we feel the emotions that we don't want to feel. We focus on what we don't want. We see things either happening in our future that we don't want to happen, and so we feel bad in advance, or we see things from the past, we drag the past into the present, and we think about the things that were embarrassing or uncomfortable for us, or maybe it was just a traumatic memory from our past, and so we drag that in and we feel the negative emotions. We feel stressed, we feel overwhelmed, we feel anxious, and as a result, our present looks more like our past. Tony Robbins said, if you keep bringing your past into the present, then there will be no future. So it's so important to feel the emotions that you want to feel, and by asking these questions, and then most importantly, feeling those emotions, then that will transform your life. Because then that will slowly shift your focus onto the good in life rather than the bad. Because when we think about, when we feel stress consistently, then we're conditioning ourselves to feel, or to focus on the bad. We're conditioning ourselves to focus on what's wrong in life rather than what's right. Because what's wrong is always available. So is what's right. So you have the choice. And by doing this, like I said, you shift your focus. You recondition yourself to slowly adapt your focus onto the good things in life, onto all the amazing things in life. And so that is very powerful. Tony Robbins, Empowering Questions. Another thing, or the thing that I do after that, is I call my identity ritual. And so what it is, I have a list in my journal of all these different things that I want to be, basically who I want to be. And it's a bunch of statements, usually beginning with I am, because whatever you attach to the words I am, you will become. Those basically are, you're creating the beliefs about who you believe you are. And so if you say I am stupid, and you say that over and over again to yourself by thinking about it and saying it out loud, then you're ultimately going to become more stupid. You're going to, so your thoughts and what you say to yourself are so important, and you have to be careful what you say to yourself. And you want to say good things to yourself, even if it's not true to begin with, even though, like if you say, oh, I'm super smart, or I am, I'm so confident, and you're shy right now. Even if you're not super confident right now, sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. But when you say that consistently over and over and over again with emotion and persistence, saying, I am confident, I am confident, I am confident, then over time you will become confident, because whatever we say to ourselves consistently, our subconscious mind will ultimately adopt. Eventually, if you say something over and over and over again, then that will become true to you, then you will start to believe it. That's why we're so influenced by negativity in our environment. That's why if we listen to the news over and over again, you may not believe, or you may not care about the negative things that are happening, or you may not let them affect you. But if you keep watching it consistently and hearing those things everywhere you go, then ultimately it's going to affect you and have some effect in your life. So by reinforcing, or by saying these identity reinforcement phrases to myself as incantations. So the difference between incantations and affirmations are just incantations, you use more emotion when you're talking, you use more power in your voice. Affirmations, you're always saying the thing, you're just like, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Whereas with incantations, you're moving your body, you're engaging you're changing your physiology, you're using your voice with power, you're saying, I am happy, I am confident, I got this, I am a winner. And so do you see the difference with that? And so when you say it with power, you're going to automatically ingrain that into your subconscious mind faster. And so therefore you'll feel, or you'll become the things that you say to yourself faster. And so if you're saying good things to yourself, then obviously that's good, because that will make your life better. It will enhance your life rather than destroy it. So different phrases like that, like, I am confident, I am a winner, I got this, I always find a way to win, I believe in myself and my abilities, different things like that I'll say to myself. And that is just really powerful for me, because it also, by saying it with an enthusiasm and intensity, it also just hypes me up. It gets me energized. And that just really makes a difference in my day. Makes me feel more excited and confident to be able to work on the things that I'm doing, like making YouTube videos for you guys and all that. But that's my identity ritual. And the thing after that, what I do is, I call it a confidence ritual, but it's actually a video by Stephen James from Project Life Mastery. I love the guy. Like, he is incredible. If you guys haven't checked his channel out, you guys need to check his channel out, because a lot of the things that I've learned, or a lot of the things that I'm sharing with you guys, he's taught me and he's shared with me. And so I've learned that, I've adopted that in my own life. I've had my life change because of it. And so now I'm also sharing it with you guys because of how powerful it's been. And so he has this video, it's called, I think, like, how to feel confident instantly or something. I'll link to it down below for you guys. But it is so powerful because he has you go through these different exercises, and he helps you change your submodalities, which basically is an NLP term where you can change certain things. Like, if you see the image in your mind, if you see the mental image in your mind of something that you do want, for example, you can make it brighter in your head. You can just say, okay, I'm going to make it brighter. You're going to make it more colorful. You're going to bring it closer towards you. And by doing different things like that, by changing your submodalities, then that will enhance the image, that will either create more emotion or it will decrease the amount of emotion that you feel. So different things like that. But by doing certain things like that, that Stephen's walking you through during the video, that really helps me feel more confident. And he asks you different empowering questions that will help elicit that confidence, that will make you feel confident even if you don't feel confident right now. He'll make you change your physiology, so he'll have you stand up, he'll have you stand up tall, he'll do different things to change the way you use your body. And when you change your body, then you'll automatically change how you feel. Your state is basically controlled by several different things, one of which is how you use your body. So if you're slouched, if you're looking down and you're breathing shallow and you're tired and all that, you're obviously going to feel, it's going to be a lot easier for you to feel stressed and overwhelmed than if you were standing up tall. You're confident and you're just, you're using your body in a different way. So how you use your body drastically determines how you feel on a daily basis. And so Stephen walks you through all of that. He does an incredible job explaining it and just providing and eliciting the emotion of confidence in that. So I'll link to that video for you guys down below, but I highly recommend you check his channel out and that video, because it changed my life. And I did it for so long, and it's proven, it's given me drastic benefits in my life. So that's the other thing I'll do. And after that, what I'll do is I will read 10 pages, at least 10 pages of whatever book I'm on. So right now I'm on the book, right now I'm in a couple different books, but like I'm reading Dynamic Thought, which I actually don't remember the author's name. It's, I think his last name is Hamilton, but anyways, it's a good book. I've read it before, but I'll usually just read at least 10 pages because it's good to feed your mind. You have to feed your mind, especially when there's so much negativity around in today's society. You have the news, you have people, talking about all the terrible things that are happening, and just the general feeling or the general emotional state of people these days is more negative. It's more fear, it's more stress, anxiety, overwhelm, doubt. And so you have to take charge. You have to stand guard at the door of your mind, like Jim Rohn once said. And what he means by that is simply you have to feed your mind positive information that can help you learn and grow, and is also good, that improves your emotional state, such as like a YouTube video like this, or a podcast or audiobook or different things like that. That can help you, that can help you learn and grow, so therefore you'll feel happy, because when we make progress in our life, we feel happier. But also on top of that, you are in a way, like canceling out that negativity that may be coming in your life, because you're changing what you're focusing on. You're focusing on the good things in your life. You're focusing on how you can improve your life rather than focusing on all the things that are going wrong in the world. And so that can be extremely beneficial to change your emotional state and to just make yourself feel happier, more fulfilled, more grateful, more at peace during your day-to-day life. So guys, that is my morning ritual. That's what I would do every single morning. This took maybe like including shower time and stuff like that, maybe an hour. Sometimes more, sometimes less, because like sometimes I'd read more than 10 pages. Like I remember sometimes I'd read like 200 pages, and so that obviously took a lot longer. But there's no, like, don't be caught up in the time. If you don't have enough time to do all these things, that's totally fine. You know, you can just do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. If you can only do 10 minutes, that's totally fine. Just pick a couple of these, do these the best you can, and work with what you got, you know? Like, you just read a little bit, do the identity or the confidence ritual, and or better yet, just ask yourself those empowering questions, like how to feel happy, or what am I happy about in my life, what am I grateful for? And that can go a long way in improving your confidence and improving your overall emotional state, because whatever state you live in most often, whatever emotions you feel most often, that will become your default state. That will be the emotions that then you live in and feel consistently. And so when you change the emotions that you feel on a daily basis by asking yourself empowering questions, by doing a morning ritual like this, then you are automatically changing your default emotional home. And so that will change your entire life, because then you'll feel happier. That will become your default home. And so, you know, happiness will be a part of your life, a big part of your life. So I hope this video finds you well, guys. Let me know down below if this helped you in any way, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. I know this was a little bit longer video, so I really appreciate you sticking to the end of this. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys.